If you feel like your outfits are boring, stagnant, or basic, this video is for you. If you feel like you can never quite put together an outfit you like, you're always missing something, or you feel like you did the work but you're still not feeling confident, you probably are not accessorizing enough. So I'm going to give you a big list of accessory options that might be right for you, but first I'm going to talk about why on earth am I telling you you're not accessorizing enough? Some of you might be, and you clicked on this video anyway, okay? In which case it's not for you. I'm sorry if you already heard all this advice, but I'm gonna give you some advice. So get out the notepad, let's do it. So I would argue that most people can pull together a base outfit that looks good, and the only thing standing between them and feeling like, wow, I feel so good and amazing and cool, because yes, it is nice to feel cool. The only thing standing between them and that feeling is accessorizing, because the way that you accessorize expresses your personal tastes more than the base outfit might on its own. Or how you accessorize might alter a base outfit that doesn't feel entirely like you to come closer to a true self-expression. It's not just about like putting on a pair of sunglasses like, ooh, yay, outfit better. It's about which sunglasses you choose to wear. And when you have a set of accessories that speaks to you and your soul and your sense of self-expression and your taste, they can help you feel more confident in any outfit that you put on if you just like add them on top. They can be a constant across all your outfits and act as like a second skin that is the key to your self-expression if you choose to go down that path. Like shirts, pants, whatever, they can make a difference in how like good you feel in your body and yourself. But accessories can go a long way in taking it to the next level and making you feel like, wow, this is me. In my experience, most of the people who I've met who are the most confident in their style do accessorize in some way. And it doesn't have to be like 1,000 bajillion things that you're stacking onto yourself. Like it could be one ring and that could make a difference and be like part of your look as a person. It just has to speak to you. Dare I say, let it spark joy. Every time you see that item on yourself, it should inspire confidence and maybe pride. If something can do that, then it is in your taste. And all of that can be applicable to like any piece of clothing. It's not just accessories, obviously, but I just wanted to put that out there. So I personally have a pretty big collection of accessories because I am partially in some regard like a fashion content creator, which does encourage me to pick out trends that I like, that I see online, and wear them because I participate in like the online fashion circus very much so, but not everyone does. Okay, so I have things in my collection that were trendy a while ago that I did wear, but then I stopped wearing. But I also have things that were trendy a while ago that I did wear that I still wear, or I know that I will come back around to wearing. Cycling through trends and like picking what I liked from different areas helped me kind of learn what I would actually end up wearing, if that makes sense. So now I know the sorts of things that will last longer in my fashion rotation because I know my personal sense of style a bit better because I explored it through trends. And honestly, what that taught me is about like buying discretion. Part of learning buying discretion, period, is getting to know yourself and the internal voice that kind of tells you like whether or not you're actually going to wear something. If I have a doubt and it has a specific like grounding reason, like maybe something has a more feminine like fit or silhouette and I don't typically like things like that on me, if my little voice is telling me, you don't usually like things like that on you, usually it's right and I shouldn't buy the thing. Sometimes I might really admire a piece. Sometimes it might fall into like my personal taste a little bit, but just because I like it, just because I love it, doesn't mean I need to wear it myself. I can appreciate someone else is wearing it. That's cool. Love that for them. I don't need to also get it if I like something. For example, I have this baby tee from Ming in London that says, I miss my pre-internet brain. The fit of this shirt just is a little too tight fitting for me comfortably because I have chest dysphoria. And so I don't always want to be wearing something that is going to show off the boobage. And I knew when I picked this piece of clothing out, I don't know if I'm gonna really want to wear this. And I was right. I didn't actually really want to wear it, even though I loved like the print that was on it. I loved the graphic so much that I was just like, no, fuck it, I'm getting it anyway. Let that be a lesson learned. Listen to the warnings in your head. A lot of the things that I actually like wearing are like things I've basically seen on people in my actual life. But I'm not going to go down that tangent today because I feel like that's a whole like how to find your style video, and I'm not quite talking about that today. We're going to try to reel it back in. Okay, let's talk about the accessories again. So I am a proud outfit repeater. I I wear like the same things all the time because I like wearing the same things all the time. It's natural. Like, I love fashion, but I'm not wearing a different outfit every day. Like, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna repeat the same outfit when I like it a bunch of times, okay? But one of the amazing things about accessorizing is that you can completely change the vibe of an outfit based on which accessories you choose to put with it. One of these might be for going to a party at a friend's apartment where I'm like not wary of impressing anyone, so I'm just kind of like my casual little self, but still looking cool, okay? You know, still putting a little effort in. And then the other one might be more of a daytime look, like I'm going for a picnic in the park type vibe. So whether you choose like a spiky metal choker, like the one I'm wearing right now, or a stack of dainty gold jewelry, it's gonna make a difference in the vibe of what you're wearing. And with regard to the big picture of all of this, I also wanna say that it is completely fine for your style to change over time. Very natural, especially when people use style to reinvent themselves, which we commonly do. A lot of people do that. There was a time when I loved dainty gold jewelry and I wore it a lot, but that lives with like a certain version of myself that is not my current self. Did I love it at the time? Yes. Is it unworthy now that I have changed my tastes or like what I'm actually interested in putting on my body? No, it's not unworthy. And I also see many things that I have left in the past coming back to me in the future with how I dress. I've been wearing a sweater recently that I haven't worn for like 3 years that I've still kept in my closet, but I've been wearing it a lot recently. So cycles. I'm getting to the list of accessories. Okay, I just want to say all this to say we don't need to be excessively self-punishing about how our past selves express themselves. That past self is how you got here today to your present self. Thank them and do not punish them, please. So let's talk about what kind of accessories you might choose to level up your outfits and bring them into like a version of your best self, your most confident self. So first thing, sunglasses. Different shapes and colors of sunglasses have different vibes. If you're looking for like what's trendy right now, probably just like go look at like Sola. They're very popular like sunglasses and glasses. I don't know if they make normal glasses, but they're a popular like glasses brand. So just like look at their Instagram page if you're like trying to figure out what's trendy right now. It's probably on there. And I'm not saying like go buy whatever is trendy. I'm just saying like if that is what interests you, if you need a place to start, go look there. Probably look at social media. And before you buy anything, imagine it on yourself. Imagine what outfits you're gonna wear with that thing. Imagine what state of being you're gonna embody when you're wearing that thing. Often we change our appearance and like our expression through fashion when we want a change in our lives. So we're like changing something about the external to like try to get it to go inside, right? And I found that can be very effective, but you have to be intentional about it and you have to be realistic about it. Will that thing actually help you get there? And if so, okay, get it. And make sure you are aware and embodying that when you're wearing the thing. Okay, living your best life, dare I say. The answer is allowed to be yes, this piece of clothing could change my life. It's not gonna change your life, but it could. How you act is what matters. Okay, next accessory, headphones, obviously. Everyone wears headphones now. Everyone is shy, okay? I wear them for accessibility reasons, and I think a lot of people do, and they are incredibly helpful for my anxiety and many other things. So I'm gonna keep wearing my headphones. The question is, are you gonna wear wired earbuds because you don't try too hard at anything and you just don't care? Are you gonna wear something like this that is just like trendy and Pinteresty? Are you gonna wear AirPod Max Pros? What are they called? AirPod Maxes? I don't know. The Apple ones, you know the ones I'm talking about. Are you gonna wear something else that is maybe more functional or niche or like wired headphones because you think wired is the best and Bluetooth sucks? Bluetooth is good, but like latency issues, I get it. Basically what I'm saying here is that your choice of headphones is up to you, right? It might reflect kind of your interests, who you are as a person. It's never a rule like this is going to reflect who you are as a person, but it might be part of that whole picture, right? Because it is self-expression. Next up, for me, I love statement jewelry or jewelry that is actually interesting. I've worked with a lot of jewelry brands, and one of my criteria when I am, figuring out whether or not I want to promote a brand is if they have things on their website at their brand that are completely unique to them that I cannot find anywhere else, that isn't just like trendy and everyone is doing it. And it's okay to wear the basics, like some maybe that's your sense of style, but for me, like I gotta be wearing pieces that like are unique in some way. Example, I have these crescent moon earrings that I adore that are kind of weird and funky and big and make my ears hurt because they're so heavy and they pinch my earlobe. And then spiky chain chain. A lot of people have the spiky chain, and yet it's one of my favorites, okay? Just because something is popular doesn't mean you have to avoid it. So your options for jewelry are like earrings, ear cuffs, rings, bracelets, necklaces, and even the length of your necklaces can make a difference. Like, is it gonna be a choker? Are you gonna be a choker person? Are you gonna be someone who wears like a long chain here with like a gemstone? For me, my preference in necklace length are either like choker or right up here. I don't like anything that goes too much longer than that. And that's a personal preference and part of my sense of style. And I only figured that out after I got longer necklaces and I was like, oh, I don't really like the longer necklace. I actually really prefer the shorter necklace. I'm always gonna look for the shorter necklace now. Next accessory, bags. Very obvious. For me, I like to have a little more function with my bags. I like them to be kind of medium sized so they're not like so heavy, but I can actually like fit stuff in them, like a water bottle and my Kindle and then like a bunch of other like things I need to carry, right? So are you going to be someone who uses like a functionally sized bag? Are you going to be someone who has like a small impractical bag that you pick solely for like the fashion choice? Are you going to be someone with a big like tote bag? That all changes. Like, that is part of your look. And the thing about this is you can choose multiple options, right? With any of these, you can choose multiple options of what you want to wear and change your style every day if you want, based on how you accessorize. I have a lot of bags, TBH. A bunch of them are hanging right here. There are more too. I use them. There are some that could be decluttered, but for the most part, like, I cycle through them. Arm warmers, leg warmers, don't have much to say about that. Wear them if you want. I don't wear those in like the coquette way usually. I wear them in like the grunge or like the Y2K way. Hats are another accessory option. I've been wearing baseball caps recently. Hats can really depend on like how you feel about how it looks, based on your hair length, based on your face, whatever. Could be beanies, could be a baseball cap, could be anything. I don't know, crochet, knit hats. I think the little ones that like are like the cat ear, like square ones are really cute. I feel like hats are kind of contentious, and I would not say that everyone needs a hat that they like to wear. They can be a little goofy. I get it. And then my last accessory option for you is something that is wearable, that serves a unique function, that relates to your life and your interests. I could fully walk around with a guitar tuner like clipped to like my belt or my bag every day, and that could be part of my look if I did it every day. And that is a functional, unique item. Other functional items are like sunglasses and headphones. Those are all functional items. And I think the choice you make with a functional item is really interesting because it says a little something about what you prioritize. Like, are you going to be someone who wears a waterproof like G-Shock watch or a Rolex? Like, I don't know how many of y'all are wearing Rolexes. I personally am not. But you know what I mean? Like, your choice between those two things says a lot about who you are. Not by rule. Not everyone who's wearing a certain thing is speaking out of their soul with what they're wearing. You know, sometimes we just wear things because they're popular, or we wear things because we have to in a certain setting or trying to impress a certain person. There are all kinds of reasons that we are wearing different things, and all of them have a place in us, okay? But if we want to get into self-expression, I think that picking out accessories that make you feel cool, that is going to take you to another level of confidence in your style. Just try not to take yourself too seriously. Like, the stakes are not impossibly high. I hope this helped. Let me know if it did. I feel like I was just talking about stuff. Sometimes I feel like I do need to give my actual advice, besides just being like, here's this very specific thing that I'm wearing. Like, not everyone's gonna wear the specific thing that I'm wearing. All the thoughts just left my brain. Basically, you do you. I will see you in the next one.